Moon is almost the perfect ending to Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies, especially if you do the Easter egg, which I did not for this video. I just kind of survived it as I usually do, because I feel like if I start adding Easter eggs, that'll give some maps an upper hand, because they didn't all have them. That, and I haven't completed all of them, so yeah, let's boogie on down. I feel like this map, oh wait, we're gonna do some pros and some cons, you know, the usual setup. And then we have one more map to go on Black Ops 1, which is Dead Ops Arcade, which I originally was not gonna do. But you know what? I decided why not? Go big or go home, right? And then once we have all those done, we're gonna rank this, and then we're gonna go back and make a video to rank World at War Zombies, and then we're gonna do it for every game, and in the end, we'll determine which game I apparently think did it the best. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Also, there's no sound from the gameplay for some reason. I checked it and still no sound. I don't know what happened, but alright. Some pros about the map. Again, like the rest of it, cool setting. I don't care if every single map has that, it's going to get that rating. I just, if I think it's true, it's going to get that rating at least. And this was a bombshell of a way to end the map, or end Black Ops Zombies. It's such a cool, like, difference. Like, I remember seeing people trying to predict what was coming next, and there was things like France, which was confirmed by Jason Blundell to be a real map, but it didn't get very far. Oh man, what were the other ones? There was like 4 of them that people thought it was going to be, but I don't think anybody expected the moon, and it was awesome. Like, it's got a decent spot to train right here where I'm at now, and it's got the AK-74 on the wall, which isn't a bad gun. Yeah, another pro is, now, not everyone will see this guy as a pro, but the spaceship that walks around. And the reason I say that is because he's super easy to get rid of, and he's a couple bonus points. Like, if you get rid of him, it's not really that hard to do. If you have like a death machine, which I did run into him within this game, it's gone in like seconds. And even with a standard weapon, it doesn't take too much. What's some more pros? I think the setting and how to get to the Pack-a-Punch being a completely different section of the map was really cool. It reminded me of Kino a bit, which, you know, start as you end as you start. I don't know, that's not a saying, but it makes sense to me. It's a cool homage, I think. Even if it doesn't like look exactly like it, I think it's just kind of a cool little wink, if that was the intention. And now some cons. I know there wasn't very many pros, but oh yeah, one thing we have to talk about is perk placement and wall weapon placement. Wall weapon placement, again, I think is super nice. It's super spaced out, decent wall weapons. Perk location, however, this one I got snuck up on. All right, they were coming out of that door and I didn't even know they were there. But regardless, perk locations, I feel like they're evenly spread out, except for Jug and Speed Cola. Like Shinonuma, where you would go to the shacks and the huts and they would like randomly spawn one. The beginning part randomly spawns Speed Cola or Jug, and you kind of have to keep going back to get both of them, which, I mean, isn't a huge downfall, but it's not my favorite. Maybe they spawn somewhere else in the map if one of them spawn in there, but it's been a long time since I've played this, and I didn't really do a ton of exploring. But yeah, and now on to the cons. To start off with, as cool as a feature as it is, the zero gravity definitely has its drawbacks, where like there's little bumps in the floor and stuff that you'll trip up on while you're running, and it'll kind of launch you a couple feet where you have like no control in the air. The zombies move at a weird pattern, which isn't terrible, but once you start getting past like round 10 where they're like all running, then it can be kind of a pain in the butt to get around. The Nova 6 crawlers, never a fan of those. They annoy me. And not only that, in this map, they teleport as well. So, a little bonus annoyance for them. And, like, even though the teleporting isn't, like, super fast, like, it's not, like, Ultra Instinct teleporting, it's still, like, inconvenient. It's just super annoying. The excavators, I wouldn't necessarily say are a full-on con. I didn't even see them this game. And there's a way to shut them off. But, like, if you don't know that, then they can kind of be a hindrance. Especially if you're trying to pack a bunch of multiple weapons and you have to keep running back through. Yeah. But, you know, I don't think it's too bad. Its cons are very close to outweighing the pros in this map. But again, I do think it was like a perfect send-off and really dope. If you do the Easter egg, it does blow up the Earth, which is really cool. Well, not cool, but you know what I mean. Like it's an intense way to end the zombies, especially for what's next to come. But yeah, you know, I think I'd give this map I'd give it a solid 7. I don't think it's anything bad. I don't think it's anything like groundbreaking. No pun intended. And it just, you know, it's fun. If you got a couple minutes and you don't want to just run through a normal train, then yeah, jump on here. It's definitely worth the time. Now this is one of the very rare occasions where I prefer the remaster over the original. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I do. And I'll talk about that more when we do that map. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, you know, keep surviving. And yeah, we have one more map, and then we'll give an overall rating. We'll average out the ratings I gave them, and see where we put this game. So, see ya.